Hi, I'm Tony. This is SV Tapatya and we are building a cruising sailboat. And what we're doing, not only are we building a cruising sailboat, but we're recording the build. Trying to get as much of the build as possible recorded here on YouTube for anybody who wants to see it, really, and show what's involved in, you know, a project like this, building a boat from scratch, from nothing up until a finished cruising, sailing boat. She's a Benford dory, 32 foot, basically speaking, Benford dory, with junk rig, schooner sailing rig. So junk sails, schooner rig, which means that the aft of the two masts is higher than the forward one. The aft of the two sails is bigger, only a bit, but bigger. And the junk rig, which is a very effective cruising sailing rig, and sadly not particularly well known. Those of you who've sailed junk rig will probably know that it's very effective. Probably, you know, one of the great criticisms of junk rig is its windward ability, and it may be fair to say that it's not as good as a Bermuda standard triangular sailed boat to windward, but it doesn't mean they don't go to windward. That's entirely false. They do indeed go to windward, but off the wind, beam reach, and aft of that, they are a fantastic rig. Very, very fast, very efficient. And the beauty of the junk rig is it's very, very easy to handle. So, you know, the boat is coming along quite well. It looks pretty much like a boat, and it won't be long until we're sort of starting to get onto the rig. The sails are being made by a professional sailmaker at the moment. And once this boat is out of this boat shed, I shall be starting on the mast or soon thereafter. And we'll be getting to rigging in the next while, no doubt. But anyhow, let's have a look at what we've been doing this week, and we need to start off on the forward end, on the bow, where basically got the pulpit mounted. Last week you saw me doing some alterations to the pulpit, and this week Kerry and I mounted it. We used butyl tape to seal it, something I haven't used that much before. I have used it before, but not to large quantities. And it's gone very well. It's already had a fair bit of rain on it, because we've had a few days of quite heavy rain now, and all dry and well, which is excellent. So let's have a look at that. if you got a thinner bit, put it towards the middle, would you?
Okay.
Right, and then we've got to do these 4 holes up here as well. You can just tip that up there. A couple of things happened this week that are kind of strange, unusual for me. Yeah, 2 things happened. Let me tell you about them. One, in the latest edition of the Junk Rig Association's magazine, the June edition of this year, they've printed an article based on an interview that was done with me. Printed an article about mainly about our previous sailing experience with our last boat. Karen and I sailed the west coast of the American continent, Canada, started in Vancouver, went across through the islands there, down to Puget Sound, around the Seattle area, then out to the Pacific, down the Pacific coast, and down to Mexico and up into the Sea of Cortez. So they published an article about that cruising experience in a junk rigged boat, our previous Ferro Cement junk rigged boat. So that's there, if you can get hold of a copy somehow of the Junk Rig Association magazine. It's quite a good website, good forum, a lot of information if you're interested in junk rig stuff, the Junk Rig Association website. And the other thing, they've done also the same thing, they've started a Junk Rig Association YouTube channel, and their first video is a short video interview. It's done over Zoom with me about this project really, and yeah, so it's there. I reposted the video on the SV Tapatya Facebook page, which I've started doing a bit more with in recent times. So there's a few things over on the SV Tapatya Facebook page if you'd like to go and have a look. I say that interview from the JRA is there. And on the topic of videos, I also put out earlier this week, I put out another behind the scenes video, short, 5-6 minutes, something like that, behind the scenes video over on the Patreon site. So it's open to everybody, it's publicly available. So if you're interested, get over to the Patreon page, SV Tapatya Patreon, link around about this video, and get over there and have a look at that. Behind the scenes, number 11, all 11 are there, I say publicly available. Have a look at this. It's my varnish has arrived. Yes, 1 litre can means I can get on and finish those sole boards, just the 2 boards that need 2 coats, and then the bottom step of the companionway steps will also be done in the oak strip. Got enough to finish it finally. Pleased about that. Oh my God. What is that?
What is that?
Well, it's not clear varnish, is it? Oh, this company are really pushing my patience. It's taken them 2.5 weeks to send me a can of varnish within Germany. When it arrives, it's purple. Unbelievable.
Oh dear.
And then one of the things you may remember, one of the big reasons why I wanted to pull the boat forwards, apart from, of course, getting finished and getting rid of this shed, one of the things I wanted to do was to get these caps on these aft bulwarks, and they've come out very well. We've got them on there, black locust capping, all the way up, following the curve of the bulwark, back and back to the aft end of the breast hook now. Sanded up, ready for some varnish, feeling lovely and smooth. Apart from that bit there, it needs a sand. There we go. Feeling lovely and smooth, and ready for varnish, as I say. Looking good, I think. I'm happy. That must be on the sort of outside. Let me drill a hole first, because we're going to come over that side somewhere. That's not so important. Important that it covers at that point. That's coming on. Go on, you're an idiot. There you go. And that's it for this week. Thanks for watching. We'll be pushing on with the build, you know, all the usual YouTube stuff. Hit that subscribe button, please, and leave a comment. Always good to hear from you. And we'll be back next time. Getting towards pulling the boat further forwards, getting very close. I want to get these caps sealed, varnished properly, and then we're probably ready to pull her out, all the way out. So, exciting times. See you soon. Bye.